Hey guys, hope you're all having a good week. Today is Tuesday again, which means yet another video from me. I hope you're not sick of me yet. This week's theme is gay cinema, which is something that I'm quite interested in. I've chosen not to do a typical gay film and to go for something a little bit different, a little bit darker. The film that I'm doing is called Sala samobójców. It's a Polish film and translated into English it means suicide room. It's one of the only foreign films that I've ever seen, and it's probably my favourite foreign film that I've ever seen. It's about a boy named Dominic who is a typical guy. He has a lot of friends, he's got parents who love him, they have a lot of money, and he has really nice clothes and all that kind of stuff. If you were to describe his appearance, I guess you could call him an emo. I will post a link to the trailer of the film so you can see what it looks like. But basically, in the film, the boy's in high school and he's going through his exams and his prom and stuff. So on the night of the prom, he kisses one of his male friends as a dare, and it kind of turns his world around for him a little bit, I guess. You see him slowly starting to lose himself. He starts to get lost in his world and lost in his emotions. He joins this game, kind of like The Sims meets RuneScape, I guess. It's an online game where you can chat to people and stuff. It's called The Suicide Room, and he slowly starts to fade away from the world and lean more towards the computer and this game. He goes on it every day and he meets different people who are kind of like him, lost, misunderstood, alone. He meets a girl called Sylvia who kind of leads him darker into the world and darker into the game. He eventually discovers that the plan for the people in this game are that they want to kill themselves and that they plan to do it quite soon. You kind of see that in the film he kind of distances himself quite quickly from the world and he stays away from the world. He's locked up in his room all the time on this game. I think at some point you find out that he's been in his room for 10 days and he's not eaten, anything like that. The girl Sylvia describes that she hasn't been out into the real world in about 3 years, which I think is absolutely crazy. I'd never do something like that. But yeah, it gets deeper and darker and it continues to get deeper and darker. You kind of find out quite a lot about the guy and about the girl, and you kind of sense that he may be gay because he's kissed his friend, and then it's difficult to describe how it works. You'd really have to see the film to understand it. It's quite moving and it's quite touching. If you want to see the film, I will include a trailer to the film. You'd probably have to buy the DVD or download it, which I do not suggest you do because it's illegal. I watched it with English subtitles and it was a really moving story. I won't describe how it ends to you or anything like that because that would just completely ruin it. But the film as a whole, I think it's really thought-provoking. You think about things, people that are going through dark times in their lives, and you just don't really realise quite the depth to people that they may have. You only see the front of them, which appears normal. But this guy, he just completely loses himself and he gets caught up in a world which is in his own thoughts. He thinks he's going through this real thing and it's a game, but the game does intertwine with his reality and it becomes reality to him. And he meets a girl at a club and their plan is to kill themselves on that night. I won't describe any more about what happens in it because I don't want to ruin the film for anyone who wants to see it. So as I said, I will include a link to the film, not the film, the trailer to the film below where you can look it up and see what it seems like. Feel free to like this video, comment on this video, share it, and yeah. I know it's not the best video this week. It's kind of difficult to describe a Polish film, but hopefully you kind of understand the gist of it, and I will see you next week. Bye.